In this scenario, you get out to leave, you're backing out of your driveway, put it in reverse, clunk. Back out of the driveway, put it in drive, clunk. You may have a motor mount issue. Welcome to this AMSOIL tech tip. That's what we're talking about, motor mounts. What do? Well, they connect the motor to the frame. So you need some kind of vibration dampener to stop that from clunking. Here's one right here. You can see this one we actually replaced because all the rubber's gone, and that's what the rubber does. It insulates it from hitting. So park, boom. Neutral, boom, drive. Every time you shift, that motor's shifting back and forth. How do you check it? Well, it's super easy. You can do what I just said. You can take a car, you can put it in park, you can put it in drive, you can put it in reverse. As you shift it back and forth from reverse to drive, have somebody out there safely under the hood and watch the engine. When you're watching the engine, you're going to see something like this here. It's going to clunk forward and it's going to clunk back. It shouldn't have too much movement. Those mounts should actually be holding it from shifting back and forth. If you hear the clunk, well, you found the culprit. If you find the culprit, you can take it one step further. You can go ahead and take a pry bar. You can pry up and down on the engine and just check and see which one of the mounts are going to be shifting or moving. To remove a mount, you can see it bouncing right there on the bottom. Now, to remove a mount, well, check your manufacturer specifications. Ours was a front-wheel drive engine, so we had to secure the whole engine up. We don't want it to drop because you're removing the mount that holds it to the frame. Take it out. Once you get it out of there, you can see all the oil leak in there, which is a massive problem because that destroys the rubber and has a problem, so you probably want to go back and fix that as well. Put the new mount in, get your torque specifications, torque it up to specification, make sure it's all bolted up, it's tight, it's right, secure it back to the car, and you should be good to go. You're not going to have that problem. But Len, on those engine mounts, you saw the oil leaking. Man, that's a problem. Engine mounts in old cars, it's just something that's going to happen. Old cars have problems with oil too as well.
Right, you talk about high mileage, right? Because people are keeping their vehicles longer and things start to happen. There's a certain time that those seals are going to last, and then you start seeing leaks. Leaks aren't good for anything. Leaks get on rubber, they get on your new driveway, nobody likes that, but they can help deteriorate engine mounts as well. So we recognize that at AMSOIL, and we've built a product for that, and that's our high mileage oil. And it's about the balance in the product. You look at a fully formulated oil, and at the end of your equation, it always has to equal 100%.
Right.
So that means we can move different things around inside that formulary for the oil to bring out different areas. So in the case of the high mileage oil, to combat that oil leak, we'll add seal conditioners, where they'll go in and condition maybe a leaking old hardened seal, and they'll get it back closer to when it was new, stop that leak. That's the reason for the high mileage oil. They're not a gimmick. They actually work, and we can do that with any of our products.
So what about the base fluid though? You're always preaching that the crude oil, base crude oils, it's still a good crude oil.
Right, and synthetics, it's an interesting question because synthetics are essentially petrochemically based, but when we get into a good synthetic, that molecule that we're using in there is no longer crude. That's been reacted several times to build an entirely new molecule. So we use higher end synthetic base oils always.
In all the products, yeah.